These are my craft rooms, where I do all my card making. Just had a bit of a tidy up. My computer's got all my paperwork on, well, a lot of paperwork on there, on my printers, my cricket machines, and my e-buzzer. That's all the cassettes for PC program. And my drawers, numerous things holding all my card crafts. It's a room to escape to, and it's very relaxing. I had a craft shop for 7 years, and I've been crafting since I was 28. I'm now 71, so as you can imagine, I've got a lot of stuff here. I mean, you know, it's all pretty well in order. I like to think it is anyway. Lots more ribbons in here. And then things that I work with on my desk. But it's too bulky to keep on the desk. I'd have no room. That's all in there. And so on. And so it carries on. I've tried to label all the boxes so that I know where everything is. I think I have things I don't know I've got though, to be honest. And this is where I sit to do my cards with the TV on. Whoops! Tripped over the printer. That's my view from the window. Oh, tripped again. And stamps. Loads of stamps. That's all different sort of stamps, but in categories like animals, flowers, etc. That's all my coloured card. And also pattern card up there. I must tidy this up later. That's my card making room. And I'll just take you through to my jewellery making room. Again, all labelled and everything so that I know where I am. Lots of books. I do love my books. And this is the wardrobe that should be. And that's full of Warcraft stuff too. Some of my homemade beads. And all my nuggets. Some of my jewellery that I've made and beads that I've made. Jewellery that I've made. Gemstones. More gemstones. Lots of gemstones. That's my jewellery making room. TV. I do love my tools. I've got a thing about tools. In here I have all my small beads, flame polish crystals, Swarovski, small pearls, and large fire cut crystals. Trying to find them. No. That's all bags of fire polished crystals there that were hanging in the shop, and I emptied all the bags and put them into one, so I've got plenty of crystals for jewellery making. And then wires. Hello. So that's where I sit and I make my jewellery. That's my jewellery room. And in here is where I do my FIMO, make FIMO, and also all my wools for various things, crochet and knitting scarves and one thing and another. My overlooker, some of my paintings because I like to paint, and my books again, all my painting books. Oh gosh, these go back years, absolutely years. All my paintbrushes, some of my FIMO work. Sorry about the shadow. Little man in a bucket. I also used to do sugar crafts, so a lot of my tools are for sugar craft making as well, but I can incorporate that into FIMO. That's my FIMO and painting room. And here, this is my painting cupboard. I used to hold painting classes when I lived in my other house, but there's not really that much room in my craft room. This is all my paints, pots, one thing and another. I really must take up my painting again. It's very relaxing. There's another one of my pieces of work there. Cottages just outside of Exeter. Anyway, I hope I didn't bore you too much. This is my craft room and where I spend a lot of time. Thanks for watching.